Kalkadosh Boker, we're just continuing with Hilchot of Pesach. We're on Siman Tefayin Bet. We're speaking about the seba, which is going to be done. Remember that the halacha requires us to lean, and the leaning should be done on the left side. It cannot be done on the right side, and also it has to be done leaning on something, which means leaning on thin air is not called leaning. So you have to lean towards an inclination. Rabbi Sion wants to say that it's a 45-degree angle. It doesn't matter, but basically it's that you're leaning, right? There's some shittot that actually say you have to also put your head, you're leaning, but it's good that the person should lean, that they should put their body inclined to the left. And even if you're going to be a lefty, the same halacha would apply. There's two different reasons brought down actually why exactly is it going to be to the left, and therefore it would actually make a difference for a lefty. But we are paskening, we are posek, that even a lefty also leans to the left, and we must lean the entire time that we're doing any of the mitzvot. So we will explain, what does that mean? If a person forgot to lean during the 4 cups, if you remember, we did mention in the past that the Ashkenazim make a differentiation between the first 2 cups and the last 2 cups, but according to Sfaradim, there's no difference. According to Shitat Maran, all 4 cups, if a person forgot to lean during the 4 cups, he has to again drink again, and he has to lean again during the drinking. It's the 4 cups. It's going to be during the mitzvah of matzah. Any type of the matzah, whether it's going to be the korech, the sandwich, the motzi matzah, the regular matzah, or also the afikomen, has to be done. Even b'diavad, a person will have to do it again. We will mention later on that there's going to be a difference in afikomen, because there's a stira in the Mishnah Brura between one place and another. The Rav Moshe Feinstein answers it, and Rav Vadi also goes with that answer. So therefore, but we'll speak about that a little bit later on to do with afikomen. But lechatechila, a person always has to lean for all the mitzvot on the night of the seder. The exception to the rule will be the maror, because since the maror anyway is showing us that it's going to be something negativity, and it's not showing us cherut, that we are going to be liberty, right, or that we were liberated. So therefore what happens is that in such a fashion we do not do the eseba during the achilat maror. Another machloket will be karpas. Karpas is a machloket. What's the reason? Why do we eat karpas? Is it something to remember for the positive or for the negative? Meaning the miracles that was done for us, or something for the negative that was done for us. And because of that, what a person must do is that it's better to do this, right? Even though Rav Vadia says that you don't need to, but it's better to do. Rav Sion says you eat a little bit of the karpas, we're leaning, and a little bit without leaning. That is going to be the psak of Rav Sion Bashaul. Technically, again, since there's a machloket, you have what to rely on in all of them. The last halacha is going to be to do with the entire concept of the 4 cups. We know that a person has to drink the 4 cups, and he cannot drink all 4 cups in one shot. What does that mean? Sometimes it happens that somebody has to go. So they're going to leave early the Seudah, right? They're going to leave early on the night of Pesach. So what do? They did, let's say, the first cup, they did the second cup. Right now, they're going to take the Afikomen. They're going to do so they tell you, what, listen, I'm going to run home. I'm going to eat the Afikomen, I'll do Birkat Hamazon. He'll do the 3rd cup. He'll do the 4th cup. And then at home, he'll continue with Halel and Nirtzah. He's not Yitzhak Chovah. The reason why is because the 4 cups have to be done ala seder. The same halacha would apply the opposite way. Let's say somebody comes to your house late, and you're in the middle of Shulchan Orech. So now they come, they say, okay, so they're going to do the Kiddush. They'll do immediately the 2nd cup. They'll do Motzi Matzah, and then later on I'll do the rest of Magid. That's not called ala seder. Ala seder, says in Mishnah Brura, has to be done al Hagaddah, which means that you have to actually read, whether it's going to be the Magid, you're going to have to read the Nitzah, you have to read the Halel. So therefore, if you're not going to be reading these halachot, so therefore you're not going to be Yitzhak Chovah. So very, very important that whenever you're doing the 4 cups, you're doing it ala seder, means reading it in according to the proper place that you're supposed to be doing it during the meal. We're going to be doing that.